Yo, what's up guys? Coach Joe from Zat Strength, just driving in the work truck. And as always, making videos and the thoughts that I have as I'm working and driving around. Got a lot of time to think, so just shooting stuff out, it's coming out of my brain. And one of the big thoughts I've been thinking about is just, that humans, we're deep down inside, we are animals. We have very, strong animal instincts, need to feed, reproduce, just to survive. And, you might look at the monkeys and you'd be like, wow, they're completely different than us. But, sometimes you just got to get down, you got to be primitive, and you have to be an animal. And what I mean by that is in training, I'm using Atlas stones, sledgehammers, I'm flipping tires, it is some nasty stuff, throwing kegs, pressing kegs. All sorts of craziness is going on, and it's very chaotic, and it's very animal-like training, on top of doing the bear crawls and all that kind of other stuff. But what I'm talking about is just releasing that primitive being, that primitive mindset. And I think that's essential to being a human, because I don't think you can be normal or go through a normal life without releasing those primitive characteristics that are deep down inside of you. So whenever I'm training, I try to kind of want to lose my mind a little bit to find myself, if that makes sense. A lot of people say you have to lose yourself to find yourself, and I think that's so true. And a way I like to do that is through controlled chaos in my training. Sometimes I talk to myself, I yell, or I put a lot of weight on it, and just to push myself into that limit of, being an animal and being, just feeling like you're just rattling the cage a little bit. And I know that's crazy, but next time you're training, just kind of think about that kind of stuff. Throw in some crazy crawls, and then do some big weighted movements, and just keep it basic. Like I'm saying, I use kegs and stones and tires and sledgehammers, and I'm getting awesome work. I'll load up the barbell, do some heavy deadlifts, just picking things up, picking rocks up, you name it. But yeah, just get very primitive with your training, and release that inner primal mindset. And by doing that, I think you're going to live a better life, and you're going to know that you can think a lot clearer once you get all that stuff out of your head. And it's just a better way for me to live my life, is to get that out of my head, and it clears my head, and then I can function better during reality of being a human being and not the animal that I actually am. So there's my little thought on being an animal. So hopefully next training session you guys go in there and kill it like I'm going to try to, and just go wild and out, baby. All right, later.